All right, guys, I'm back. Um, let's see. Is my mic working?
Check one, check two.
Yes.
Check,
Negative.
check,
I
check,
can't
check,
hear
check.
you.
All right. So let's get started, shall we? All right. Let's start first of all with this AFRM. AFRM. Let me zoom in here. All right. So right now we are holding the support trend line here on AFRM. We are running out of space. What do we want to see on AFRM is if we can break over that resistance up there, right? Cannot touch it before you break over that resistance of 5150 for an upside move. Otherwise, gonna break under here, and the next support I have would be all the way down here at the 4850. So just be careful with this. What you want to do. Do not be biased and take the trade before it happens. All right. Next one was this TTD.
Hey, Jenny.
Yes, Anita.
Jenny. Sorry, I don't
Yep.
mean to interrupt you. I'm still with AJ for another couple days before I'm out. But I can hear you on AJ's channel. There you go.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's weird. Um,
Good move there, Sherlock Holmes.
what was that again?
I said, good job, boss.
TTD. What's this
Yes.
TTD right now? We are just grinding sideways here. This one could easily push over that resistance. And if we do that and push over that resistance area on TTD, my next resistance, let me show you here something that you need to be cautious with. My next resistance on TTD is all the way up here. All right, and that
Mm.
is the 7243. Not, but careful with this double top up there. All right, so let me put a line here. I do not have a support line here. I do not have one. All right, my support line is up there on TTD. All right, so let me put this one in a different color, TTD. So um, let's put it yellow. Is that gonna make a difference? Yeah, that's okay. But you gotta be knowing that, all right? That it is making a little bit of a double top up there. What was the other ones we had? AFRM, TDD, and the other one. Oh, net and pins. All
Pins.
right, net and pins. Pins. This one is holding support here for now, so definitely keep an eye on these pins. If we're gonna break over your trend line, hold that support, break over your trend line. I mean, you have a trend line flag here, right? That's one. You can have another trend line flag here, all right? Like this is turning red, going green right now on pins. If you're gonna get into it right now, your stops are gonna be just underneath that support line. Okay. So let's see if we're gonna make the move, break over the trend line flag here, come up here and see if we can take it higher on pins. Right now, pins still a little bit on the heavy side, but let's see if we're gonna get that curl. And the other one was net, NET, holding and just grinding sideways here. So let's see, this one is on the heavy side as well. So be careful with your support line. All right, we are still a little bit on the heavy side on NET. Next support we have would be this line down here at the 13444. It's your next support. Right now it's coming up and retesting it, that resistance here. It's not very eager to break off that resistance because we are on the heavy side now. All right, so let it give you a pull. Let it give you a pull. Next support we have on pins. If we're gonna break under that support down here, my next support is way down. All right, it's all the way down here at the 130 spot, the 25. All the way down here is my next support line on NET. Beautiful rains in it. All right. All right, let's go back to SPY right now. SPY is coming up, making a little. We had this huge pop and dump here with this stupid news that came out, which we have no idea if it's true, if it's not. If I mean, they're gonna meet on over the weekend, right? So don't speculate on anything right now. Do not do that. Um, So what we want to see on this SPY, if we can get a little bit of a pull, that would be the best thing to do. If we get a little bit of a pullback and start taking it down a little bit, that would be better. And then see if we can curl for an upside move. That would be best. If we get a little bit of a pullback, all right? A little bit of a pullback. Right now, we are getting a little bit of a pullback. We are holding support and we are flagging. That's your flag right now. You want to break under that support line. All right, on SPY. Tesla, another one that is making a little bit of a push here, coming up to a double top here on Tesla. So definitely keep an eye on this double top on Tesla, all right? Just a little bit higher, you have a double top resistance here. You see it, right? You're coming up to that resistance area on Tesla. So be careful. You want to push through that resistance line. Right now, what would be the best thing to do is give us a little bit of a pop, top it off, and then pull it down. Next resistance I have on Tesla, if we're gonna break through, I have another one which is actually very close by. All right, my resistance again, it's a little bit higher on Tesla. It's a little bit higher here. I'll show you. Come on, man, stay there. No, sometimes those lines are just jumping and so my resistance line is a little bit higher. It's this one up here. All right. And that line is at the 291, 291.30. Yeah. 291.30 is my resistance after that. All right. But you got to take care of this double top up here, guys, on Tesla. Muy importante. All right. Now we got the coin making a move here in pre-market already, making this kind of move right now on coin. Now, coin is coming up to a resistance area here, which is going to make a head and shoulder just a little bit higher. And you're going to create a head and shoulder here on coin right there, right? So definitely keep an eye on this resistance area you are coming up to. Just one more breath, and you can start taking it down. The support you need to break on your first support line on coin would be this line here at the 205.60. The earnings were good on coin, no, guys? They had good earnings on coin or not? What happened on
The
coin?
missed slightly.
They
They were
missed
mixed up.
slightly. All right. So definitely keep an eye on this head and shoulder you're creating. You want to break under this support. It's already starting to pull. What's if you're going to break support line? Next support we have on coin, it's all the way down here at the, what is that? That is at the 20260. Come on. All the way down here's my next support line on coin. Let's see what else we have. We got Mr. is flagging here. Mr. Nice flag. It's in the same par bull ballpark as your coin. Have a nice flag here on it that you need to definitely take care of. Break over that resistance. I have another resistance prior to that, and that is right here. So you need to break over those two resistance lines you have in front of you before you can push it higher. Definitely take care of this, Mister here. Mm.
So Danny, remember I was
Yes.
telling you about GDOT, the low volume. I said it
G.
was starting, it was building up over the last month. It finally
Give me
popped.
the ticker again.
Green dot, GDOT.
GDOG
Oh, T. T.
T
Yep, T.
G dot Green Dot Corporation.
Yep.
Yeah,
Ow.
nice
Got
double.
that
Yeah,
pop today finally.
yeah, nice
They've
push.
been squeezing for like 2 or 3
Mhm.
weeks. You can see.
Yep. You're coming up to a head and shoulder here. You need to push through. You see it, right, Ken? You need to push through here before you can come up to the next resistance of my next resistance would be that 1190. 1190 is my next resistance on it. So definitely take care of this. Take some profit or whatever it is that you want to do and see if you can push it higher. All right, let's see what else we got out there. We got other ones that are flagging here. I had a beautiful move on this PLTR yesterday. Remember this PLTR yesterday? It was just pushing and pushing and pushing, right? Look at this flag here today again, right? Beautiful flag. You need to take care of that resistance lines for a push on PLTR. If I can put the correct things in place. All right, so keep an eye on this flag you're creating. Just like yesterday, with this flag, it broke over and gave us a nice move on the upside. Same flag you're having right now. You've got to wait for it though, all right? Be patient. Let it break over before you're going to do anything. What else do we have? PDD, let's go over to one of those Chinese stocks here. PDD. This one I want to see a pull on this one on PDD. So my first support line would be this what is that? 110.23 is the line that I want to break on PDD for a pull on it. So you got the next support down here at 109.70 before you can pull it down to the 109 uh 16. Baidu. Baidu. The spreads are wide, holding support here. Baidu needs to break on the support of 87.55. Apple, what are you doing here? Apple coming up to a double top here on Apple that you need to take care of, making a double top. So let's see what Apple wants to do here. My next resistance on Apple would be all the way up to 200, 200 spot 10. Yeah. 200 spot 10 would be my next resistance on Apple if we can push over that resistance double top we are having right now. APP, another one that is flagging here is this APP. Um, this one have a resistance. Oh man, it's too high up. All right, so we are having a resistance here you want to push through before you can get it all the way up here at the 348, 348.65 area. You have those two resistance in front of you that you need to take care of on your APP. All right, does anybody have any other ticker you guys want to talk about? Any other ones? Meta. Meta. Ooh, Meta is holding support and resistance here, going ping pong. Going ping pong right now on Meta. So these are the resistance and support lines on your Meta param that you need to do something about. Right now we are a little bit we are just grinding here. What I want to see is if we can get a little bit of a pullback, come down to support here, hold that support, turn it around, start curling up, break over that resistance and push. That would be the best setup for Meta. But right now we are holding that resistance up here, and the support is not broken. So definitely keep an eye on it. Yeah, I like it. I like it, Param. Anybody else? Anything? Any
How
other
about
ticker?
ARM or VST?
ARM, ARM, Dina, and which one?
VST.
EST.
That's
All right.
happening in a
ARM. What do we have here? All right. So we have a resistance point, not broken. ARM. You have a resistance here. So these are the support and resistance lines on your arm here. Let me see. Oh, sorry. Correct here. Yep, like this. So you have a resistance on your arm at the 118.20 and
okay.
your support at 115.60. So
Okay.
definitely keep an eye on if you're gonna give us a little bit of a pullback on it on the arm, flag it,
Okay.
and see if we can break over the trend line flag and see if we can push it up to that resistance. But it needs to hold that support down there on the pullback and
Okay.
the VST, right?
Mhm.
All right, your VST right now holding here, making a little bit of a double top here on VST, a little bit on the heavy side though.
Mhm.
Right now, VST is creating a head and shoulder, Dina.
Okay.
Can I show you? I cannot show you. Let me see if I can show you on the bigger one. Can I show you here? Yep, I can show you here. So you're creating this head and shoulder on your VST, right? So definitely
Mhm.
keep an eye out for a pullback on
Yeah, use a
it.
pull. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Thank you.
Anybody else? Anything? All right, then we're gonna go back to our spy.
Got
See if we
5 minutes.
can. 5 minutes left. All
Okay.
right, pins breaking under our support here. TDD. Let's see what it wants to do. Net is coming down to support as well. SPY. Let me remove this line so we better can see the tickers. Giving us a little bit of a pull. Hmm. So what's that resistance up there, Dina? Okay, on your arm. Crowd is making a double bottom, trying to make a little bit of a curl. On crowd, coming up to resistance. Your first resistance would be that 420 on crowd, 420 of that double bottom down there. Crowd, keep an eye on it. 420 needs to break through. Watch your coin if it's gonna start breaking on the support and start taking some profit taking on it. Your coin. Apple is hitting resistance, making a double top. PLTR is also hitting resistance. What's this one to break under your support trend line and pull? Coin is already starting to pull back, broke under. TDD coming up to the next resistance here, hitting it right now. So now, right now on TDD, you're creating this double top, all right? NVIDIA, beautiful pull on NVIDIA coming down, testing support here. NVIDIA, almost there. Look at this pull we are getting right now. Keep an eye on your Tesla. It's coming up to resistance up here on your Tesla. Testing support here. So what's this one? If you're gonna break here, you gotta start protecting it down, right? It's gonna pull. Here we go with a pull on SPY. APP came up to resistance. Hit that resistance here and not pushing through. So keep an eye on this one, APP, what it wants to do. PLTR trying to break under support 9 here. PLTR. Tesla is testing support. Less than a minute. Net. Boom. Coming down to support here, trying to break under on net, going deeper. Guys, you know you can already be in a trade, right? You don't need to wait for that bell. You know that, right? Everybody. Here we go. So let's see what SPY wants to do. This little pull on pins. Tesla is testing resistance here. Trying to break over resistance here on Tesla. NVIDIA is holding. Nice pop on Apple. Beautiful pull on coin and MSTR right now. APP testing resistance. So is SPY. SPY is coming up to resistance here and testing it again. Nice push on Tesla. Coming up to the next resistance on Tesla. Got to take profit up here on Tesla, right? Let me show you. Tesla coming up to the next resistance here. You got to take some profit here. Right here. You're coming up to take some profit. Next resistance you have on Tesla is way up there. Next resistance on Tesla would be that 297.85. TGD still holding. Doing absolutely nothing right now.